Welcome to Yahoo Sportsbook Daily. It's September 23rd, and I'm your betting guide, Minty Bets. We went 4-1 on Thursday Night Football last week, so let's see if we can make some more money together as we preview Houston and Carolina. The Thursday night game will be on the Yahoo Sports app at 8:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Panthers are 8-point road favorites, and the total is set at 43. Thursday Night Football usually has some pretty boring matchups in recent history, but these are two surprising teams, and I actually do not hate this game. Both of these teams have covered in both weeks so far, so I think everyone just completely wrote off the Texans because they looked like a train wreck last season with the questionable decisions Bill O'Brien made, and everyone made fun of this roster because it's technically the oldest roster in the league. Tyrod Taylor is ruled out for this Thursday night game, and that's unfortunate because if he was playing, I would confidently take the points with Houston. Rookie quarterback Davis Mills is in for Tyrod, and Mills said he was unfazed when he had to fill in for Tyrod versus the Browns. Let's talk about who Davis Mills is for a bit before you completely write him off. He went to Stanford and played only 14 games in 3 seasons because he kept dealing with multiple knee and leg injuries. Before that, Mills was a top-ranked quarterback in high school and was actually ranked higher than Tua Tagovailoa and Mac Jones. On Sunday, Mills completed 8 of 18 passes for a touchdown and a pick. Not super impressive, but this offense has a trio of very capable running backs like Mark Ingram, David Johnson, and Phillip Lindsay. I think they'll have to rely on the ground game if they want to succeed here. I mean, they don't know it, but they only have to keep this game within 8 points and people will love them for it. This one is tough because Carolina is a better team than we expected. 8 points is an awful lot of points to be favored by, especially on the road. Sam Darnold is flourishing with the Panthers so far, which I love that for him. Christian McCaffrey back on this offense makes a huge difference, along with DJ Moore and Robbie Anderson. They're making plays happen and doing a lot of damage. It is risky, but I think I will take the home dog. +8 is a great number. I'd even take it at +7.5 and +7, but I wouldn't bet the Texans any lower than that. Once we start to see some 6.5s in the mix, I'm out. On to the total. Houston has one of the worst defensive lines in the NFL, and they give up a ton of yards as well as a ton of points. I don't doubt Carolina will score quite a bit, but I wouldn't rule out Houston to put some points on the board as well. Although Carolina's defense leads the NFL in total yards allowed, rushing yards allowed, passing yards allowed, sacks and points allowed, and they force offenses to 25% on third down, which is the best in the NFL. This total set pretty low, and I feel comfortable enough to bet the over. I like the over more than I like my Texans +8 pick, so please keep that in mind. I know this matchup is 4-1 to the under, but these two teams only meet up every few years, and both of these teams have quite different rosters and coaching since then. The over has hit in 3 straight games taking place in Houston, dating back to last year, so I will take my chances with the over because it is no fun taking an under. Now let's talk some props. First one I'm going with will be for DJ Moore. His total number of receptions is set at 5.5. He's made 6 in week 1 and 8 in week 2. The over is +105 while the under is -140. This line is telling me that the books are saying he's going to have a little regression in week 3, which I understand, but plus money for 6 receptions is great value. I'll take the over. Next, we'll talk about Mark Ingram. His total rushing yards is set at 34.5. I did mention earlier that in order for Houston to have some success against this Carolina defense, they're going to have to run the ball a lot. Enter Mark Ingram. He rushed over this total both weeks of the season so far. This total is set so low, so let's go over. Lastly, I can't not give out a QB prop. Looking at Davis Mills props seems like he's expected to underperform, so I'll look to Sam Darnold instead. 33.5 is the total set for his pass attempts. Now, I know this might not make that much sense because I like the game total to go over and I like DJ Moore to hit at least 6 receptions, but I'm going to go with the under for Sam Darnold's passing attempts at -105. I know he went over this total in both games so far this season, but last year he only averaged about 30.3 pass attempts, and I do think that in order for Carolina to control the tempo, they'll want to run the ball a lot in this game. Unders are no fun, like I said, but I like the under a lot. Now to recap, I like the Texans +8, the game total over 43, DJ Moore over 5.5 receptions +105, Mark Ingram over 34.5 rushing yards -115, and Sam Darnold pass attempts under 33.5 at -105. Thanks for joining me today on Yahoo Sportsbook Daily Podcast. You can follow me on Twitter at MintyBets and make sure to follow all of our content over at Yahoo Sportsbook. New BetMGM customers who bet $1 on any game will receive $100 in free bets added to their account. You don't need to win your bet to receive the promotion, but you must be 21 and over in Arizona, Colorado, Indiana, Iowa, Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, Virginia, West Virginia, and Wyoming only. Terms apply. Go to betmgm.com/Yahoo Special to get started or use promo code SPORTSBOOK when making your first deposit. Pam and I are hosting tomorrow to take you through our favorite NFL Sunday wagers on Yahoo Sportsbook Daily. Until then, goodbye and good luck.